think of nutrition are the macronutrients, like carbohydrates, fats, and proteins are the three big macronutrients, but we're going to talk about micronutrients and why they're so important. And they're called micro, they're small because we don't need large amounts of them, but they're still important. We still need micronutrients and vitamins. And so, Robin, I'm going to ask you to talk about what a micronutrient is, and we'll go from there.
Okay, so up until about 2 years ago, I was like, what the heck's a micronutrient? All the buzzwords were macronutrients, micronutrients, and I've been in this industry for a long time, and things change, words change. So I have learned about them, and I found out that all of my micronutrients were in this amazing super food shake that I was drinking. So I started researching more. So micronutrients to me are phytonutrients. There we go. There's another word. Those are all of your greens. So like your spinaches, your matcha. If I forget something, jump in there and think of one. The other ones are super fruits. So which help with your antioxidants, which are think of what's the little berry, the little goji berries, like goji berries are an amazing little super fruit. And then adaptogens, which I had never heard of. And what adaptogens do is they help fight stressors that are out in our world. And one of my favorite ones to say is ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha. I love that.
Yeah. So, and you do see like in Costco now, like I see ashwagandha by itself that you can buy separately, but I get mine in my shake. And what it does is it's like, it's got all your antioxidants and it helps with your, getting all of your nutrition in, like tiny, healthy nutrition to help your immune system and to help your hormones, which I never really, I took a multivitamin before, but I never realized that I wasn't getting all of this from eating salads, which I do. I don't eat them as much as I should. And I don't think any of us eat as many greens and things that we should to help, which is what
and it's
do.
It's hard to get a lot in. I mean, I drink the same shake and basically you're getting 7 salads in one meal, basically.
Right.
So, but that's just because, and I prefer to do that too. I didn't realize the importance of micronutrients either before. And so, and I do take a multivitamin and I always have just because I have, but I realize the importance of the quality of but multivitamin is important too. And actually I listened to a podcast a few years ago and it talked about, she was interviewing somebody at a lab, the independent lab who analyzed multivitamins. And so that's where I do vitamin code for women. And I think it's called 50 plus wiser woman or something like that. If anybody wants to know the name of it, I'll send you a picture of it. But that is one of the top multivitamins that you can take for an older woman. I mean, it's 50 plus. And I would just say that, and to me, I like taking it. However, that doesn't mean that's going to make you super healthy. Okay. Right. You still got to have a clean diet. You've still got to eat well and get all your foods basically through whole foods because everything works together. So the nutrients, there's so many enzymes. I mean, I just heard on a podcast, like our body has, billion enzyme, processes in our body that require enzymes. Well, those enzymes need the right nutrition, need the right nutrients, which come from minerals. Okay, and in our soil today, in the U.S. soil, our soil has been so depleted. We're not getting minerals like we did, our ancestors, did. We're not getting the same nutrition from 50, 80 years ago that people were getting. So that's why it's important to supplement with micronutrition.
And another thing just on that is, even if you are eating a really good diet, like I know vegans, they eat a lot of vegetables and vegetarians, but everyone's body processes these foods differently. So your body may not be absorbing the way that you think it is. Therefore, you do need, those extra micronutrients that you might not be getting.
yeah, and medications can play a part in that you're not
Right.
going to absorb different ones. And I just learned about that. I'm like, whoa, holy moly, you know. So our medications can work against us in some ways as well. So that's something I encourage people to research, you know,
Yeah.
make sure you're absorbing. But getting back to when you were talking about adaptogens, Robin, because we live in a stressful world, stressful society. I mean,
Yeah.
all our lives we have stress going on. The key thing about adaptogens, what I've learned, these are plants that have grown close to the tree line. They've learned to adapt and survive. So we get that passed on to us, that we can use that stress to help us. I feel like Bigfoot or Sasquatch is coming into the room.
Hey, everybody, that's Kim's husband.
I know, that is not Sasquatch. That's my husband. We're doing a live video. Anyway, everybody just saw you on Facebook, honey.
And again, we are nothing if not entertainment.
At least to ourselves. But anyway, I really think it is important about the adaptogens that, you know, that's, you know, helping to relieve stress. And we have 7 adaptogens, you know, that we get every day in our daily shake, but along with a bunch of other things. But, you know, it is really focusing on whole foods that are not super processed, that, you know, are going to feed our bodies the best. And, you know, I can't underscore that enough, but.
And you feel so much better when you do it.
Yeah.
Like just making those changes with the diet, you feel so much better. And I feel like I need to tell everybody, I just taught a kettlebell class and that's why I'm flushed. I like raced home to do this. We are entertainment today.
We're just a hot mess.
It's a good thing that our time is nearing the end.
Yeah. So yeah, when we'll post this on YouTube, if anybody wants to come back and watch on YouTube as well, or in our Facebook. So yeah. Thank you, Robin.
So happy Wednesday, Kim. Have a great
Wednesday,
one,
everyone.
and see you, Jim.
Bye.